In today's message, Maharaj makes a powerful and deeply personal assurance. I fully protect one who chants Nama. These are not just kind words of encouragement, they are the divine promise of a realized saint who lived in Nama, radiated Nama, and became one with Nama. This is Maharaj's invitation to all seekers. Let go of your worries and simply hold on to Rama's name. I am with you always, even if you do not know in what form. This assurance echoes the life and experiences of Yogi Arulanandar, a Tamil saint of the Siddha tradition. Known for his total surrender and unbroken remembrance of the divine, Arulanandar's journey is a vivid example of the unseen but all-encompassing protection of the divine name, just as Maharaj declares. To seek to unravel mysteries is a natural tendency in man, and yet there are to this day many things even in the palpable world that defy the human intellect. It is no wonder then that many things in the impalpable spiritual field have defied human intelligence, logic, and investigation. What makes me talk, enables me to talk, where and how I get my mind, and such other things continue to be an enigma. Such things can be understood only by one who has conquered the body am I feeling. I can be truly understood only by those who are so absorbed in Nama as to forget their own physical existence. You come to me principally to ensure improvement in the state of your prapancha. It should be obvious that the more you levigate a piece of coal, the more black paste you get. Similarly, the harder you toil for prapancha, the more miserable it becomes, because it is so in its very nature. This is excusable only for one who is ignorant. But what about us who daily experience the truth of this all around us? When experience shows that we have no control over what happens to us or is in store for us, where is the wisdom in wishing that a thing should shape in a certain way? Evidently, the best thing to do is to carry out our duty and leave the rest to the dispensation of Rama. I seek to come to you, but you block my way. All you have to do to clear my way is to be an unremitting Nama Smarana. I never despair about anybody, for one who has come to human life is bound sooner or later to yearn for Rama and eventually to attain absolution. What I have been exhorting my people day and night is that come what may, never cease uttering Nama. One who calls himself mine must have love for Nama. In life, never funk nor flinch, never forsake courage, and never abandon Nama. I never advise anything that will militate against practical considerations. One who remains in Nama, him I protect in all ways. I am always with him though he may not know in what form. Do Nama Smarana while you retain consciousness. I undertake to do it for you while you sleep or are unconscious. Yogi Arulanandar, also known as Gnanasambandha Swamigal, was a deeply realized Siddha from South India who believed that, total absorption in the divine name and form was the surest path to liberation and protection. Once, during his early years of tapasya, he was meditating in a remote forest cave. A venomous cobra coiled around him during his deep absorption. Villagers nearby noticed and cried out in fear, but when Arulanandar opened his eyes, he simply smiled and chanted the divine name aloud. The cobra slid away silently as though bowing to the one who had become one with God. Later Arulanandar would say, to chant God's name without pause is to build a shield of light around oneself. Even death waits outside it. He taught that Nama is not only a sadhana, it is the very breath of the divine, and those who live by it are never abandoned, no matter how grave the trial. His surrender was so complete that he did not even carry food or water on his wanderings. He said, the one who makes the heart beat will feed the stomach. Today's pravachan leaves no ambiguity. Maharaj's protection is unshakable, but only for those who cling to Nama with love and courage. He does not promise a life free of difficulty, but a life free of fear, of spiritual danger, and of delusion. Let this be our daily vow. Never let a day pass without Nama. Never flinch in faith, even when the mind or body is shaken. Trust Maharaj's promise. Do Nama Smarana while awake. I shall continue it for you while you sleep. May we live like Yogi Arulanandar, with Nama as our only shield, only support, and only breath. May we accept that the ways of the Lord are beyond the intellect, but not beyond our reach when we cling to his name. In Maharaj's own words, "One who remains in Nama, him I protect in all ways." Let that protection be our anchor today and every day.